Jesus take the wheel. We're only on recipe 1. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am preparing some no-bake protein balls. They're super easy to make. You've likely got a lot of the ingredients at home in your cupboards already, and they're really versatile. Within the fitness community, protein is talked about a lot. Not only is it essential for a regular balanced diet, but it's particularly important if you are trying to grow muscles, so you can fuel your body properly so that they can repair after exercise. I chose from this video because it offers one way to incorporate some protein into your diet, and also these are a lot cheaper than the protein balls and protein bars you will find in the supermarket. The recipes I have chosen are peanut butter protein balls and chia seed balls. Protein balls should keep well in the fridge for about 5 days maximum, I'd say. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy, and let me know if you try them out. So the first recipe we are attempting are the peanut butter protein balls. Now the website that I got them from has got a really great list of the benefits of peanut butter. It's a source of protein and fibre and protein together help to keep you fuller for longer. It has antioxidant vitamin E in, I believe, magnesium, potassium and B6. So overall, not a bad ingredient. What I'll do is I will put the list of all the ingredients and the amounts on screen now, which means that you can pause it, jot them down. So the first step is to measure out 30 grams of protein powder. Now, protein powder is not essential when it comes to protein-based baking, and it's particularly good for people who are trying to build muscle mass. This is the My Protein toffee flavour impact whey protein. It is vegetarian, it's not vegan. I'm hoping to get my hands on some vegan protein soon. But this, I found, the taste itself is really quite nice, and when you mix it in and make protein balls you can't taste it anyway. So then we need 30 grams of milled flaxseed or ground nuts. Now I have gone for ground almonds. Please tell me how you pronounce it. It's an ongoing debate in my family that I say it completely wrong, so you have been warned. Because it's essentially the same as almond flour, but this is a lot more readily available. You don't have to go into a specialist shop. I literally just found this in Aldi. Of that. And now we need 140 grams of our magic ingredient, peanut butter. Now this is not necessarily the healthiest peanut butter out there for you. This again was something I picked up in Aldi, but I do know that certain brands do specific protein peanut butter, or ones with a bit of reduced fat, but to be honest, they have very few ingredients. So if you can get one that's just peanuts, like a bit of oil and salt, you're good. There's not many nasties in that. I swear, if I went on Bake Off, it would just be like footage of me struggling to get peanut butter out of the jar for like an hour. Everyone else would finish these amazing showstoppers and I'd be there like, guys, I should have chosen smooth instead of crunchy peanut butter. Although crunchy peanut butter is superior, if you ask me. You can fight me on this, but I do think it is superior. What's really important is that you mix this before you add your sweetener of choice. Otherwise, it's going to get very sticky very quickly. Even before you add the sweetener, so you can use agave nectar, honey, you can use Freedom sweetener, and even before that, you can kind of see it's sticking together, clumping together quite well, and you're getting a good idea of how we're going to turn this into protein balls. I'm going to put my tablespoon. Now, I am a vegetarian and I am transitioning vegan, so in an ideal world I wouldn't be using honey, but I do have some in the cupboard, so I thought I would use it up for this recipe. As we're doing this, you can kind of decide if you want a bit more honey to stick it together. Definitely take it slow, because obviously you can always add more, but you can't take it out. And this smells divine. So I will publish the macros. So for those of you that don't know, macros are your calories, your carbs, proteins, fats. I will publish them with the inclusion of the chocolate chips, but online you can find them without. So 25 grams. That's not the number. So 25 grams of these bad boys. Gonna add those in, scatter them about. So this is the thing that I found really hard with some recipes that required wet ingredients like almond milk, is that when it came to rolling them, it got quite sticky. What you really want to do is form them into balls like that, and then these should form together really well, because as I say, they don't have ingredients that are too sticky. They've literally just got something like honey to bind it and stick it together. These are really good for taking to work, school. They're just a really good snack, particularly if after you've gone to the gym. Yeah, so I'm going to continue doing this. Well, that is Colossus. Like, I don't even think... They smell kind of like Maryland's, and I think that's probably just the chocolate chips. But still, they have my vote based on that alone. Protein balls are done. Just focusing on them. Do make sure that they've got enough space so they don't all get stuck together. And then you can cover them. That's what I'm going to do. Stop myself eating all of them in one go. And then you simply pop them in the fridge. Now I have left to sneak a little one out because I do want to try these ones. They are so good. I don't know if you're supposed to use the toffee flavoured protein, but I think it goes really well with peanut butter. So, on to recipe number 2. These are no-bake chia energy bites. Now, they don't require protein powder like the last recipe, so this might be good if you don't have that readily available. So, I'm going to need another spoon. I am quite keen for this one because I've only recently started eating chia seeds. I got this chia shaker from Sainsbury's, it was on offer. So the first ingredient that we need to measure out is 80 grams of rolled oats. I've just got some porridge oats from Sainsbury's. I can't count. We need 129 grams of our nut butter. Now, in this recipe, like, you can use peanut, cashew, almond. It's really down to personal preference. Wow, this honey wants 3 tablespoons of honey. Next up is our chia seeds. We need a tablespoon of these, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, I wasn't just going to chance that then, but I don't think we should. Word to the wise, don't do this freehand. Don't try and put vanilla or peppermint in freehand. I am going to be rolling them in some cocoa powder. You can use cocoa powder, cacao powder. It really does not matter. It's quite a good idea. It might feel like you're being wasteful, but it's quite a good idea to put quite a bit of cacao powder down. So I'm just going to be rolling some of these in cacao powder, finished cacao, chia seed, energy bites. I am going to have to give them a taste test, so it's only fair, seeing as I tried the other ones. They are so good. Even if you don't like peanut butter, this recipe is so good. And once again, these are going in the fridge. That is it for today's video. Before I go, I will give you the macros for each of the protein balls. Now, the peanut butter chocolate chip ones come in at 90 calories. Total fat for the peanut butter ones is 6 grams, the total carbs are 4 grams, and your protein is 5 grams. The chia energy balls, it says that they serve 15, but I think you can get more out of the mixture that I made. They come in at 96 calories. They are higher in carbohydrates. They are 9.5 grams per serving, but this is to do with the oats that you use in the mixture. They have got a relatively high protein content, coming around sort of 3 grams per ball. So I really do recommend giving them a try, looking up some variations, and thinking of what other ingredients you can put in them. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will link all my social media down below. Feel free to send me a message. What's left to say is have a good day, guys, and see you soon. Bye.